Dzień dobry, witam bardzo serdecznie w drugim odcinku Stanley Parable. I tak, niby zaczynamy w tym samym miejscu, co skończyliśmy, ale prawda jest taka, że wywaliło mi grę. Nie wiem, jaki to ma wpływ, czy tak jakby po zakończeniu poprzedniego podejścia, czy coś by się tu zmieniło. Tak więc po prostu jakbyśmy zaczęli grę od nowa z jednej strony, ale z drugiej strony to nie do końca. Ogólnie...
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement
Właśnie,
is
jest
worth?
achievement
No. I can't just
430.
give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
Zobaczymy, spróbujemy to zrobić na szybko.
If you were to click the door 20 times, I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Chociaż nie wiem, czy...
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes.
20 już mamy, bo skoro on to mówi... Aha, to chyba zalicza za każdym razem... Bo kiedy jest... dźwięk... Zapiszę?
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this
50
achievement to
razy.
have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley.
Zrobimy to.
I want to see commitment.
Zrobimy to. Ja
A
będę
willingness to
będę...
go all the way, no matter
Nie
what the
zrobimy
cost.
tego.
Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
No dobra. Nie chce mi się. Nie chce mi się. Nie będę stał przez pół odcinka i klikał w drzwi. No i nie powiedział. A nie, 20 miało być. 3.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times
Okay.
on door 437.
Okej. Są takie drzwi w ogóle? Bo jednak zalicza więcej. O.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Jasne, nie ma problemu. Nie ma problemu. Gdzie jest 415? Tu.
Now, back to door number 437.
Okej, nie ma problemu. Ja tak mogę sobie pochodzić, poklikać drzwi. 437, 437, gdzie są? A, tu są.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Gdzie jest chwilkę? O, tu.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
417 to będą gdzieś tutaj.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Ale ja nie mogę.
Yes!
Ah, mogę.
This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416. We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Telekopiarka? Gdzie jest? Teraz chyba musimy się wrócić na początek. Jezu. Ja to zrobię.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
430, a to 430 było tutaj.
Yes!
Okay.
We did it!
A, czyli na tym polegał
Wow. That felt amazing.
achievement.
Oh, you really earned it,
Nie
Stanley.
żeby kliknąć
Nothing could hold
430
you
razy,
back.
tylko
Yes, I'm
żeby
very
go słuchać.
proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago you believed in achievement. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No to wybrałem to po lewej. Tym razem pójdziemy tak jak on chce.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Dobra, powiedziałem, że go posłuchamy. Posłuchamy. Tym razem. Kozienka. Ekskluzyw. Ale szefa też chyba nie ma, tu sekretarka chyba powinno być.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Ja nie wiem.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2, 4, A.
Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing
8,
full
5,
well
tak?
the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct
Ej,
combination.
nie pamiętam.
If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Dobrze, on
Stanley
powtarza.
happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Kominek.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
No, nie mamy innego wyjścia, tylko winda. Idziemy windą. Ale jaki jest czas, niespodziewny czas. Mamy około 5 minut, obstawiam. Coś takiego będzie. Jo. 5 minut będzie. Posłuchamy się go w tym odcinku. I zobaczymy, co nam to da.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why
Tak.
did he feel this now?
Wybory,
when for
które ty mi
years it had
mówisz,
never
tak,
occurred
wolność.
to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okej, idziemy tu. Kliknął wielki guzik na środku.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oczywiście, że tak. Oczywiście, że tak. Kamery?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Wolność niby tak, ale pod obserwacją.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe it
kontrola
couldn't be
umysłu.
true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was
Tak.
happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
No nie,
His own life in
to nie
someone
kontroluje, no
else's
co ty?
control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable. Wasn't it?
Unthinkable.
Was it even possible?
Not
Had he
possible.
truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this
Okej, tam
very
jest coś.
place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
Coś
Stanley
jeszcze.
decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Fine.
For he
Mind
would
control.
dismantle the controls once and for all.
System power.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
No,
After they
może.
kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Tak.
Control?
Tak.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do
Przeładuje
much better
szybciej.
than that.
Oni
I'm
gada mniej
afraid you
trochę.
don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire
Ciekawie.
complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know
Ja, bo
where to start.
tu coś jest.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're
Tak, chcę
obliterated?
wiedzieć.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
Nie zdążę.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? One solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Ja nie patrzyłem na te... Ja nie patrzyłem na te...
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
No dobra, klikam czerwony. A co mi daje czerwony?
But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Dobra, ale to...
30 seconds until a big boom...
To mi mówi goodbye. A czemu to mi mówi goodbye?
You being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
I to nie do końca się go posłuchałem, nie do końca chyba o to chodziło. I co, i od nowa? Tak. Dobra, zróbmy teraz szybki przelot. Zróbmy ten korytarz się chyba zmienił? On nie był w tą stronę? A może był w tą stronę? Dobra, przejdźmy teraz szybko i zróbmy to, co on nam po prostu każe. Wyłączmy tą maszynę. Jak już powiedziałem, że tak zrobimy.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Co tam było? 2, 8, 4, 5?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Ej, no, nie rób tak. Ej, no chciałem to szybko zrobić, mordo. Tak się nie bawimy. Nie, 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 nie. Zaham.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okej. Winda? Taki szpiraszek zrobimy. Szpiraszek. Wyłączymy tą maszynę. Będzie gitara. I na tym zakończymy dzisiejszy odcinek. Zastanawiam
Stanley
się,
walked straight ahead through the large door
ile z
that
tego
read
zrobić?
Mind Control Facility.
Ile tego zrobić, ile z tego, bo z tego można robić masę odcinków, bo za każdym razem jest mega dużo różnych
The
wyborów.
lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Dobra. Dajmy tu teraz kamery.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Dawaj
Each
tu
bore
mościk.
the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant
No i
nothing.
my to już wiemy, my to już wiemy. Dajesz.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under
Dałem
someone's
tą
control
windę.
all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy
U mnie
with
jest
his boring
achievement, żeby
job?
skończyć
That
grę
his
poniżej,
emotions had been
bo
manipulated
sprawdzałem
to
pomiędzy pierwszym a drugim
accept it
odcinkiem,
blindly?
chyba 4 minuty 22 sekundy?
No. He refused to believe it.
Chyba tak.
He couldn't accept it. His
Może
own life
załapiemy to
in someone else's
w tym momencie.
control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Dobra, idziemy od razu
Here was the
do
proof. The heart of the operation.
facility?
Controls labeled with
Power?
emotions.
Nie wiem, czy dobrze
Happy,
przeczytałem.
or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machine...
Widzę coś, jakieś paski dziwne.
blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Nic nie widzę.
Was it
Tu
over?
coś jest? Chyba?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Wielka.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how
Właśnie
many
dlatego tam
puzzles still
wrócimy.
lay unsolved.
I tam jeszcze
Where
wrócimy.
had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
Jestem ciekaw, czy da
What
się
other mysteries did this
wyłączyć,
strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he
czy da się
realized none of
wyłączyć
this
ten
mattered
zegar,
to him. For
naliczanie.
it was not knowledge or even power
Napiszcie mi
that
w
he
komentarzu,
had
to w
been
którymś
seeking,
filmie tam spróbuję
but
podejść.
happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Mordo, otwieraj,
That was
chcę
all
wyjść.
he needed to know. It was perhaps the only
to nie
thing
wygląda
worth
źle.
knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Wyszedł, to mogłem się z nim nie zgadzać.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to
Prawdziwy
happen.
Minecraft.
And Stanley was happy.
Happy. Przyjęcie blokowane, ukończ grę. Dziękuję. Dziękuję, 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 dziękuję. A, i tutaj gra chyba rozpoczyna się na nowo. Bo tutaj skręciliśmy w lewo, a tu było zawsze w prawo. I tak jakby teraz się dopiero jest taka od nowa gierka.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you and have a pleasant day.
Że jedyne co zrozumiałem to, że ona coś mówiła, że nagrane wiadomości są niebezpieczne? I on nic nie mówi już? Nic nie mówi.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Mówi.
open doors,
Dobra.
he entered the door on his left.
My w tym momencie, ile mamy czasu? Mamy sporo. To my się w tym momencie żegnamy. Zapraszam Was na Discorda, link w opisie i zostawcie łapkę w górę, jeżeli Wam się podobało. Do zobaczenia, cześć.